Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck and dreaming of financial freedom? Understanding and mastering these essential money rules can help you build long-term wealth. Watch this video to the end to discover the key principles that successful individuals have used to achieve financial security and abundance. In 2003, Dave Ramsey, the American radio personality popular for his personal finance tips, published The Total Money Makeover, which was updated in 2007 and 2013. Why am I mentioning this book? It corrected some myths about money. Subscribe to the channel to gain in-depth knowledge about your financial freedom. Myths can keep people in bondage by shaping their beliefs and perceptions of the world around them. When people hold on to false or outdated beliefs about themselves, others, or the world, they may limit their potential or miss out on opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Myths can also be used as a tool of control, as those in power may use them to manipulate and oppress others. This can perpetuate harmful societal structures and prevent progress towards equality and justice. It's important to critically examine the myths we hold on to and challenge them if they are harmful or untrue. Myths can heavily influence people's behaviors and attitudes towards money. For example, some people believe that being rich is equivalent to being greedy or selfish, which could result in them feeling guilty for earning more money or not pursuing financial success. Other myths may include the idea that money is the root of all evil, leading to negative associations with wealth. These myths can create limiting beliefs that prevent people from reaching their full financial potential. On the other hand, some individuals may believe in get-rich-quick schemes or the idea that money can solve all their problems, leading to poor financial decisions and potentially risky investments. It's important to critically examine these myths and develop a healthy relationship with money based on realistic expectations and goals. Do you have any myths about money? Let's know in the comments section. Now, when it comes to rules, they are a set of guidelines or instructions that are established to govern behavior or actions within a particular system or community. They can be enforced through various means, such as laws, regulations, policies, or social norms. Rules serve many purposes, such as promoting safety, maintaining order, ensuring fairness, and protecting rights. They can be formal or informal, written or unwritten, and may vary depending on the context or culture. Adherence to rules is often expected, and violations may result in consequences such as penalties, fines, or sanctions. Money rules for wealth creation refer to the principles and strategies that individuals or businesses can follow to build and grow their financial assets over time. These rules include developing a savings plan, minimizing debt, investing in diversified portfolios, and maintaining a long-term perspective. Other rules may involve acquiring new skills, networking, and seeking new income generation opportunities. Adherence to these rules can help individuals and businesses create wealth gradually and sustainably, while violating them can lead to financial setbacks or missed opportunities. However, it's worth noting that wealth creation is not a one-size-fits-all process, and the rules that apply to one person may not apply to another depending on their circumstances and goals. Let's delve straight into these money rules for wealth creation. We'll explain the first rule by learning a crucial lesson from an imaginary character's story. Once upon a time, a man named Lambert was always confident about his financial situation. He had a well-paying job, a beautiful house, and a loving family. Lambert assumed that everything would always remain good and that he didn't need to plan and save for a rainy day. He spent his money on extravagant vacations, fancy restaurants, and expensive gadgets. He didn't even bother to save a portion of his income or invest in any long-term plans. Lambert believed that he had everything under control and that he didn't need to worry about the future. However, as time passed, things started to change. Lambert's company faced a financial crisis, and he lost his job. He had no savings to fall back on and struggled to make ends meet. His family had to downsize and sell their house to pay off their debts. Lambert realized his assumptions were wrong and regretted not planning and saving for the rainy day. He learned the hard way that anything can happen in life, and it's always better to be prepared for the worst. From that day on, Lambert decided to change his ways. He started to save a portion of his income, invested in long-term plans, and lived a more modest lifestyle. He learned that being mindful of his finances and planning for the future was the key to financial stability and security. This story simply buttresses the point of having an emergency fund. The next money rule to master for wealth creation is understand the difference between investing and speculating. Have you ever heard of wonder banks? Let's use what happened in the 1990s to explain this point. During the late 1990s, internet-based companies rapidly snowballed, promising to revolutionize how people did business. These companies were collectively referred to as the dot-com bubble. Many investors poured their money into these companies, hoping to make a quick profit. The stock prices of these companies soared, even though most of them were not yet profitable. However, things started to change in the early 2000s. The bubble burst and the stock prices of these internet companies plummeted. Many of these companies went bankrupt, and investors lost a lot of money. The dot-com bubble was a lesson in the dangers of speculation and hype, and it reminded people to be cautious when investing in new, untested technologies. Speculation can be likened to taking a gamble. Just like a gambler, a speculator invests money in the hope of making a quick profit. However, there is always a risk involved with speculation. The outcome is uncertain, and the speculator can end up losing their investment. This is why speculation is generally considered to be a risky and unreliable method of investing. It is important to do your research and exercise caution when investing your money. Investing and speculating are two methods of allocating money with the goal of making a profit. The key difference between the two is that investing involves a long-term view and a focus on building wealth over time, while speculating involves short-term, high-risk bets with the hope of making a quick profit. Investing usually involves buying stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or other assets with the expectation of earning a return over a period of years or even decades. Investors typically aim to build wealth gradually through a process of buying and holding assets that are expected to appreciate in value over time. They may also receive income in the form of dividends or interest payments. Speculating, on the other hand, involves taking big risks in pursuit of quick profits. Speculators often buy and sell assets rapidly, hoping to profit from short-term fluctuations in price. They may also use leverage or borrowed money to amplify their potential gains or losses. Speculating can be highly lucrative, but it is also much riskier than investing and can lead to substantial losses if a bet goes wrong. Overall, investing is generally considered to be a safer and more reliable way to build wealth over the long term, while speculating, which is more akin to gambling, is generally considered to be a riskier and less reliable approach. The next money rule to master for wealth creation is advancement. As an individual or business, keeping up with the pace and following technological advancement is crucial so that you or your company does not become history. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, staying up to date with the latest technological advancements is no longer optional but a necessity for individuals and businesses. In order to stay ahead of the competition, it's crucial to actively seek out and implement new technologies that can streamline processes, improve efficiency, and enhance customer experiences. Neglecting to do so can result in losing market share, customer dissatisfaction, and business failure. Furthermore, as technology continues to advance at an unprecedented rate, keeping pace with these changes has become increasingly challenging. Adapting to new technologies requires a willingness to learn and a commitment to ongoing training and development. Fortunately, there are numerous resources available to help individuals and businesses stay informed and up to date, such as industry publications, online forums, and professional associations. One example of a business that did not grow with technology and became extinct is Blockbuster. Blockbuster was a video rental store that was extremely popular in the 1990s and early 2000s. However, as technology advanced and the internet became more widespread, online streaming services like Netflix and Hulu began to emerge, which allowed customers to watch movies and TV shows from the comfort of their own homes. Blockbuster failed to adapt to this technological shift and continued to rely solely on their brick-and-mortar stores. This ultimately led to their downfall, as they were unable to compete with the convenience and affordability of online streaming services. Refusing to grow with technology is akin to refusing to evolve with the changing times. It's comparable to being stuck in the past and ignoring the current trends and demands of the market. Just like how Blockbuster failed to adapt to the emergence of online streaming services, businesses that refuse to embrace new technologies risk becoming obsolete and eventually being replaced by their competitors. Thus, it is vital for companies to keep up with technological advancements to stay relevant and competitive in today's fast-paced and ever-changing business landscape. In summary, embracing technological advancements is paramount for success in today's digital age. Whether you're an individual looking to stay relevant in your field or a business striving to remain competitive, Keeping up with the pace of innovation is essential for long-term success. The next money rule to master for wealth creation is, the future is unpredictable, don't be overconfident. Listen to this story. Tom had always been a conservative investor. He believed in playing it safe and sticking to what he knew. He had a small portfolio of stocks and bonds, but nothing too risky. He had always been content with the slow and steady growth of his investments, and he had never felt the need to explore other options. But as time went on, Tom began to notice that his returns weren't as strong as they used to be. He saw his friends and colleagues making big gains in the stock market, and he started to wonder if he was missing out on something. Despite his reservations, Tom decided to take a chance and invest in a few tech startups. He had heard that these companies were the future and that they had the potential for massive growth. Unfortunately, Tom's timing couldn't have been worse. The startups he invested in were in their early stages and had yet to turn a profit. As a result, Tom lost a significant portion of his portfolio. Devastated by his losses, Tom realized the hard way that he should have diversified his portfolio years ago. By putting all of his eggs in one basket, he had left himself vulnerable to market shifts and changes. From that day on, Tom promised himself that he would never make the same mistake again. He learned the importance of diversification and made sure to invest in a range of stocks, bonds, and other assets to spread his risk and maximize his returns. Following this story, it is crucial to diversify your portfolio. The next money rule to master for wealth creation is up your financial literacy game. It's always a good idea to educate yourself financially to be better equipped to make informed decisions about your finances. When meeting with a financial advisor, having a basic understanding of financial concepts can help you ask the right questions and better understand the advice you receive. Some key financial concepts to familiarize yourself with include budgeting, saving, investing, and managing debt. Reading books, attending seminars, or taking courses on personal finance can be great ways to improve your financial literacy. Additionally, be sure to ask your financial advisor about their qualifications, experience, and approach to financial planning. A good advisor should be able to explain complex financial concepts in a way that is easy to understand and tailored to your specific financial goals and needs. Financial literacy is like the dramatic plot of a captivating movie. It involves a hero's journey, filled with challenges, lessons, and triumphs. The hero of this story is you, and the journey is your quest for financial freedom and independence. The story begins with a call to adventure, which is your realization that you need to take control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. As you embark on your journey, you face many obstacles, such as debt, lack of financial education, and financial uncertainty. But with determination and perseverance, you overcome these obstacles and gain the knowledge and skills you need to manage your finances effectively. Along the way, you encounter mentors and allies, such as financial advisors and friends, who guide you and support you on your journey. You also face enemies such as financial scams and predatory lending practices, which you learn to identify and avoid. As you gain financial literacy, you become more confident and empowered, able to make informed decisions about your money and take control of your financial future. You learn to budget effectively, save for emergencies and long-term goals, invest wisely, and manage debt responsibly. In the end, you achieve your financial goals and live happily ever after, secure in the knowledge that you have the skills and knowledge to manage your finances effectively and achieve your dreams. Financial literacy is the dramatic plot that drives this story, and it's a journey that everyone can embark on to achieve financial freedom and independence. The next money rule to master for wealth creation is harness your skills. Oprah Winfrey is an excellent example of someone who has harnessed her skills to achieve great success. She started out as a television news anchor and eventually became the host of her own talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, which became one of the most successful daytime talk shows in history. One of Oprah's greatest skills is her ability to connect with people. She has a natural charisma and empathy that makes her relatable to her audience, and she has used this skill to build a massive following over the years. Another one of Oprah's skills is her keen business sense. She has built a media empire that includes television shows, magazines, and a television network. And she has also invested in other businesses such as Weight Watchers. To harness your skills, it is important to identify what you are good at and what you enjoy doing. This will help you focus your efforts and develop your strengths. Once you have identified your skills, you can work on improving them by practicing regularly, seeking feedback from others, and learning from experts in your field. It is also important to stay up to date with the latest trends and developments in your industry, as well as to network with other professionals in your field. This can help you stay current and open up new opportunities for learning and growth. In addition, it's important to be proactive in seeking out new challenges and opportunities to apply your skills. This can help you continue to develop and grow, and can also lead to new and exciting career opportunities. The next money rule to master for wealth creation is: know when to make a firm decision. Often not making a decision is a decision in itself, and it can have consequences just like any other decision. It's important to carefully consider the options and weigh the potential outcomes before making a decision, even if that decision is to take no action. Making decisions about your investments and finances can be daunting, but it's important to know when to make those decisions and how to do it effectively. Generally, it's best to make investment decisions when you have a clear understanding of your financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment options. You may also want to consider seeking advice from a financial advisor to help you make informed decisions about your investments and finances. Remember, taking time to carefully consider your options and consult with experts can help you make the best decisions for your financial future. Making financial decisions is like conducting an orchestra. Just like a conductor must carefully choose which instruments to bring in at the right time, you must make calculated decisions about when to invest and which investments to choose. And just like a conductor must listen to the individual sounds of each instrument to ensure they harmonize, you must consider your financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment options to make sure they all work together to create a beautiful financial future. So just as a symphony requires skillful guidance to produce a beautiful melody, your financial decisions require careful planning and execution to produce a successful financial outcome. Let's illustrate this by using a character named Agnes. Agnes is a savvy investor who knows when to make a decision about her investments and finances. She keeps track of market trends and regularly reviews her financial goals and risk tolerance to ensure that she makes well-informed decisions. She understands that just like a conductor must carefully choose which instruments to bring in at the right time, she needs to make calculated decisions about when to invest and which investments to choose. Agnes also consults with financial experts to get a better understanding of the market and to ensure that she is on the right track to achieving her financial goals. She understands that just like a symphony requires skillful guidance to produce a beautiful melody, her financial decisions require careful planning and execution to produce a successful financial outcome. Therefore, Agnes always makes sure that she is well-informed and prepared before making any investment decisions. And this approach has helped her achieve great success with her finances. The next money rule to master for wealth creation is: preserve your wealth. Once upon a time, there was a man named John. Unlike many people who tend to spend their money frivolously, John was determined to preserve his wealth and use it wisely to ensure that he could enjoy a comfortable life for years to come. John knew that preserving wealth required smart financial planning and investment strategies. He consulted with financial experts and educated himself on the ins and outs of the stock market. He also kept a close eye on market trends and made calculated decisions about when to invest and which investments to choose. Despite occasional market downturns and economic turbulence, John never panicked or made impulsive decisions. He remained steadfast and patient, knowing that with the right approach he could weather any storm. Over the years, John's wealth continued to grow steadily, and he was able to enjoy a comfortable life without ever worrying about his financial future. He was even able to pass on his wealth to his children and grandchildren, ensuring that they too would have a solid financial foundation. John's story is a testament to the power of smart financial planning and disciplined investment strategies. By being patient, informed, and diligent, he was able to preserve his wealth and enjoy a comfortable life for many years to come. With so many options and temptations out there, it can be challenging to protect and preserve your wealth. It's crucial to be careful and thoughtful about your financial decisions and seek guidance from experts if necessary. By doing so, you can ensure that your hard-earned money is put to good use and that you can enjoy a comfortable and secure financial future. It's always important to seek professional advice before making investment decisions, as investing can be complex and risky. While educational resources like these videos can help you gain a general understanding of investing, they should not be relied upon as a substitute for professional advice. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. See you in our next video shown on your screen.